Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com, coming to you live on terrific Tuesday, a stormy Tuesday. I don't know what happened to California, but we are definitely monsoon. It's monsoon weather. We have winds whipping through our backyard. Yesterday we had like this little respite.
Right?
And I decided to plant some vines that I've had for the last year. And I kept them alive by hooking a drip up to them, right? To the actual pot. So I was like, oh, the ground's soft. Now's the time to do it. Now I'm thinking that poor thing's going to be flooded.
The poor thing's going to drown.
Because I didn't, you know how you're supposed to do it 2 times bigger
and mound it in the middle.
I didn't do that. I just stuck it in because my thoughts, if you can't survive my planting, you don't deserve to live in my backyard. Because, normally I'm pretty good at a lot of things, but I don't really like planting the big things. I used to, but not anymore.
I still have to replant my replacement tree. And I don't think I want to plant it in the same spot because I'm like, if it's a soil issue or a pest issue or something, then that one will just die too. So I'm like, okay, where do I want to plant you?
Good morning. I'm so excited. Look at my new glass beer tumblers, but I'm using it for coffee. I have my own special one. Those have sold really well. We're doing a restock on the gold knotty knitters. That, I knew gold would be good because it's the hottest color right now. But thank you to the maker. I like the straight straw. I like the bent straw. I just think they're super fun. So those are, Thank you, Patty. Okay, so here, you guys want to see how I do these?
I've got to find a clip for that.
I feel like we need a green flower, like a chartreuse one. I think it would sell really well.
I will ask about researching that dye color because
purple would go, but I really do think like chartreuse isn't something that people have. So I just put the middle at my chest and then I drape the sides down. And I don't care if it's even. You could clip it with a purple right now, but I really want green. I know.
Not all the colors of the rainbow are actually possible in leather dye.
No, yes. I agree, especially because the leather is brown.
Yeah, well, and because they're using, like, the hand-dyeing type dyes, they're not using the, like, heavy chemical type dyes that, like, a bag company would use.
Okay. Karen Wills, this does not go in the dishwasher. All of the cups do come with care. It is a hand wash, gentle detergent, and dry. Because even though it's permanent and vinyl, you don't want the friction, the heat, and all that jazz. So I don't mind hand washing, honestly.
Especially the outside of your cup is rarely that dirty.
Yeah, easy. Gosh, we have... Did you knit this weekend?
I think I did like 6 rows on my Who You Gonna Shawl project.
What's that?
That's that Lyrical Knits Mystery Knit Along the Ghostbusters one.
I have not knit, but you guys would be happy to hear I did book a hotel.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I thought maybe you were going to be sleeping on the street.
I don't know if anyone else uses Airbnb, but I booked an Airbnb, and in the headline, it said where it was, right? And hotels are more expensive currently than I normally would pay, but I got a great deal on my flight, so I'm like, it doesn't matter. But then when it came through, so just a little history knowledge, Paris is in arrondissements, and I'll say it the American way of saying it, and it's like a snail. So one's in the inside, and then it spirals out, right? So I wanted to stay in 3 or 4, which is the Marais, which is what used to be the Jewish area. I've never stayed there before, but they have the Picasso Museum, which I went to. I will take videos because I'm going there again. It's probably the best museum I ever went to. So it says it's in the Marais, and when I buy it, instead of it being in 3 and 4, it was in 10.
Well, that's not even close.
It's not even. I looked it up, like, okay, because I hate to cancel. Is a 35-minute walk to where I actually want to be in the city. So I ended up canceling. So lesson learned, ask every person what neighborhood it's going to be in.
Like, double check the map before you check out.
So
is the center of the snail like where like the Eiffel Tower and stuff is?
Honestly, I can't even tell you what 1 and 2 is. 5 is where Notre Dame is. That's called the Latin Quarter. I normally stay in 18, which is Montmartre. It's more of like the locals will stay there. Though in the summertime, it's filled with people. I like it. It's just got a real neighborhood vibe to it. But I was like, okay, try something new. I'm probably going to be like, why did I try something new? I booked a food tour.
You're not going to know where to get your baguettes and butter now.
I know. But because I will have 2 more nights there, so I'm going to pick somewhere else that's near one of my favorite fancy grocery stores so I can bring home butter. I'll bring butter into the store for you guys to try. French butter, especially salted butter, it has crystals of salt in it. So you can't microwave it to defrost it. It needs to basically get to room temperature on your counter. But when you spread it on butter, there's chunks of crystals of salt. It's a 10 out of 10. That's what I bring my kids home. I know. See, your mouth is watering now.
I've never even had it. And I'm like, if it's anything like the crystals in a salted caramel when they have the big chunks of salt.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yes, it's like that. It's so good. But my daughter was like, okay, Mom, there's another brand of butter you need to look for. It's like Belgium butter or something. Supposedly it's even better, so I'll look for that too. But I feel like I'm ahead of the game because normally, I booked 1 excursion, a food tour. I may do a watercolor. I have no experience watercoloring, but there was a watercolor excursion. I thought that would be fun. And there's a hammam. It's basically a public bath for women only. That I was like, that would be a fun experience. Bring my Kindle.
Just depends on if it's going to be the scrubby like
I'm
the
not
one that Anita and them described.
I'm not, I don't know.
That was a little too invasive sounding of a bath for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I'll scrubby myself. Give me that.
Ooh. Roxanne is making French butter and ham baguettes this week.
I'm coming over.
Lisa, yes. If you guys like cheese, I hate to say Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's has cheddar parmesan. Roxanne, what's it called? Anyway. You have the crystals of the Parmesan in the flavor of a cheddar. Now that makes my mouth water. It's the best grilled cheese with fig jam, Humboldt fog. I'm the worst. No. I'm all about grilled cheese.
You lost me at that Humboldt fog.
Have you had it?
I don't like stinky cheeses.
It's not. It's goat cheese.
Oh, I thought it was the blue cheese that was really, really gray.
I'm hungry this morning, apparently. So, hi, Bev. All right. So lots of goodies, but I'll keep you guys updated. There was 1 class that was 85 euros, and you got to use, now this sounds interesting, you got to make your own, and here's the thing, this is all super touristy stuff, but I always like to do a couple touristy things. You got to use leftover fabrics from Chanel bags to create your own bag. And I was like,
okay, that sounds cool.
That sounds fun. But then when I read the reviews, people said, it ended up costing more money because the more expensive Chanel bag fabric costs more money, which I understand. So who knows what I'm going to do. I think the hammam, I'm sure that's it. I'll try and post it, you guys. That's for sure a food tour. I have 1 food tour already. but I may do another one because I loved. If you guys have not done food tours, it's, oh my gosh, it's like $75. They have one in San Francisco. It's one of my favorite secret food tours. They're all around the world. For $85, you get like 4 hours of fun and you're totally full. But even more importantly, it gives you an overview of the city that you're going to be in, and then I just pinpoint where I want to come back to. So yes, Patty Palmer, the cheese in Switzerland is amazing, and their chocolate. So
now that we're all hungry,
I keep thinking about what I want to show you guys on my trip already. Like I'm planning what I'm going to video, because in Cologne, there's a factory for Lindt chocolate. And I did the little tour last time, but it's, you get off the train and you smell chocolate, which is one of my favorite things. I mean, you guys know chocolate. Hello.
You know, my Japanese donut was satisfying until we started this conversation.
Japanese donut.
They look like they must pipe them out.
Are
because
they the mochis?
they have the little round balls.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Sounds good. All right. Now that we've talked about food, I just can't wait.
I'm like, I was satisfied till this conversation.
Maria says it's lunchtime in Missouri. This is my breakfast so far. Every morning I start my day with protein in iced coffee, and it's kind of lasts me a while. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about what we've got going on today. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about our grand prize Fuschia Meadows. This is the scarf version. It's one of our convertible wraps available on Ravelry. We are tweaking the pattern a little bit by using a size 10 needle. This is 100% wool, Noro Malvinus, 330 yards per skein. And I love the colors. I feel like we have color number 13 is more like oatmeal. And you definitely get some highs and lows in that. And then we have this gorgeous color number 20, which is black. How are you going to, how can they win the prize? Sorry.
So how you get entered into the grand prize drawing is every time you make a purchase from the 1st through the 15th of March, you're going to get one entry. It's cumulative, so if you purchase 3 times, you get 3 entries. If you purchase 10 times, you get 10 entries. And then on Friday, March 17th, we will draw to see who the lucky winner is.
Did you see anyone do this?
Yes.
You did?
And some of them, I wish I could, like, model it for them, because some of them were, like, trying to be sly about it. Like, I'm ringing them up, and they're, like, you know, like, we'll pretend this is a phone. They're, like, down low, like.
Yeah. You're like, no, we want
And they're,
to.
like, looking at me, going like this, and then looking down to tap the little yellow box that pops up, and then looking at me, and then, I'm like, you can just scan the QR code. You don't have to be sneaky about it. It's okay.
Here is our QR code for our social media. I love this. Ooh, snowing in, I'm sure it's snowing up the mountains. I mean, you guys have seen the pictures, right?
Oh my gosh,
of
Tahoe.
Most snow in the U.S. is in Tahoe.
Anne posted a picture. You can see, like,
right,
this much of their cabin in the picture.
I wonder, like, how much damage, because this is another, do you know what I mean? They're getting more snow.
I know. I'm like,
sorry for those people.
It's fine while it's dry. It's when it starts to melt and get heavy.
Exactly. All right. We have, for our daily prize, our pattern Emmenthal cowl. It is knit with a sport weight yarn. You have enough to do either the small or the medium, but you will have to cut it short a little bit because it's 207 yards. We have 155 for you. But, you know, spring is sprung, or it's close to, and so we're starting to pull out some of our cotton blends. Actually, if you want to showcase the bottom, the under the table, those are all spring yarns.
Like, spring has sprung up in cardboard boxes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Maria says the snow's terrible. Yes, it is at our way. I'm ready for spring. I'm tired of the rain. I mean, I know we need it, but do we need this much? We just need it a little here, a little there. All right, so let's see. This is, you guys know how you get entered into the daily prize every time that you react to the video right over here, which is an easy way just to give shout outs. You like a color, you like something exciting. You're going to get 1 entry for every reaction. Comments. We love the comments. That's probably my favorite thing. The comments, you're going to get 5 entries for every comment. And then really quick, easy way of doing it. If you share now and you share to your stories, that's going to give you 11 entries. If you pop back in to say shared now, and you could just say shared to my stories. You do have to pop back in. And you're going to get 11 entries for that. So based off of Saturday's video, hold on a second. Okay. Man, we had a lot of people on Saturday.
Yeah, they were active on Saturday / over the weekend.
Ooh,
that was fast.
Goldish. All right, congratulations. You guys know, I think Melanie is she's coming home.
Still over there? Coming home soon?
I think she's could be making her way back. Congratulations, Melanie. Melanie has been doing a trip to Poland. This is her 2nd one.
So, Melanie, since you are extremely not local right now, the next time you place an order at NatiqueYarns.com, all you have to do is put in the notes that you have a prize, and we'll pack it up with your order and send it on its way with one of our handy-dandy delivery people. For those of you who are local, if you've won recently or might win in the future, the way you collect your prize is you just pop into the boutique anytime Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and say, I have a prize, can I pick it up please? And we'll hand it right over. They live in the cabinets behind Boss Lady until you come and get them.
Of wind here, let's hope my TV's still standing.
Oh my gosh, we need to bolt that thing to the wall with straps or something.
Well, here's what I did. Here's what I found in my backyard. Well, let's just say here's my backyard. Here's my hot tub. The TV normally is like this.
And this is against the house over here?
This is the fence.
Okay.
Fence. But the wind, normally the first time my TV blew over, it was this way. So I put sandbags here. But what I did is my TV now goes this way. So the wind just whips by. I mean, if you didn't have to have sandbags on it, I could literally roll it where I need it to be, but no. And I'm like, I just can't deal with that. I need to get a new cover too. Do you like how I just throw it? It hit the box.
I wasn't even really paying attention to it.
Thank you, Nancy. I changed my nails because I knew it was close to St. Patrick's Day. So I was like, okay, I could do green nails. So I'm going to say I always do my left hand first, and then I'm like, I hate something, but I can't take it off till tonight. But I'll show you my right hand first. If anyone likes to learn new things, this is dip polish. I'm loving it. Here's what I love. I like how amazing the dips are. And it's pretty easy. This one, these 3 glow in the dark. This was covering up something crappy.
Oh, UPS is here with his cart.
Right? It's all the same thing.
I thought Stitches was over. Oh my gosh, Patty, don't tell me that, because that means at my house palm fronds are flying off everywhere. Even though at this point, I don't know how that tree is not out of palm fronds. All right, while they're unloading boxes, here are some of those beautiful Lemonwood products in the Sunset collection. The yarn box, the tablet stand, the spindles, which are called yarn minders. Oh, you guys let a lot of cold air in.
It's windy. Oh, I'm so excited. excited.
I'm sure Susan is too.
I mean, I think they're already in, so that helps us quite a bit. All right, who is ready? So one of the things you guys know, I have had a house full of guests for the last 2 weeks. My last guest left early Monday morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Whew.
And Veronica came. She's the owner of Dream in Color. She's a creative director. I was like, I just want to say owner, but she is a creative director. So one of the things that she did is lots of, when they were developing the planned pooling or assigned pooling, they test things out. So we had the opportunity, or she brought all of their testers out. You guys did see some of them in Riley, which let me just say, you guys did amazing. Riley is almost sold out. Ironically, because we had a lot of it, my favorite color is still there. I mean, here's my favorite colors, I will say. This one, of course, but I really like this one too.
I think it'd be fun to do something with both of them, like stripes or something. If you want a bigger
shawl, you could do something like that. This is Karen's one.
Karen's shawl coming soon.
Karen's first design coming soon. Anna's going to judge it so that it's pattern.
So that it's not a post-it.
Exactly. It's not a post-it. It's a pattern. So some of Riley is still available, but a lot of people are like, okay, what do you do with planned pooling? We designed One Skein projects. We actually have another one coming. Well, it'll be in April because we have a exclusive color coming. That's, when I say gorgeous, 10 out of 10 gorgeous, it is. If you like Natique colors, it's beautiful. So we've already
no hints dropped there, right. Nothing.
It's amazing. I'm going to tell you, it'll be here for LYS Day, which is the end of April, because you guys know I'm all about things that are exclusive. Not that I don't like the other things. I'm getting the other things too, but I want exclusive things. That's my jam. So we kept the one-of-a-kinds, and they are numbered. They are in a very limited quantity of them, and when they're gone, they're gone. These are ones that they were testing, and some of them got changed a little. I think some of them might have names. Yeah. So some are named, and some are one-of-a-kinds. Here's what I'm going to say. Don't wait too long, because the one-of-a-kinds, again, there's more than one-of-a-kind. There were 3 or 6.
They're basically all of them started at 3.
Okay. So we had 3 of the one-of-a-kinds. We did sell them at Stitches, and they went crazy. So do you guys want to see? I'm going to let you guys pick one-of-a-kinds first or the named ones.
And just fair warning for you, I do not have them organized in separated piles. It's all mixed together.
Not a worry. I can do it as we go.
But they do all have a number written on them.
I'm waiting for people to say what would they like.
Patty said yes, 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 which isn't helpful.
One-of-a-kinds. All right. So here we are. We're going to start. And Anna's going to be talking about them. The one-of-a-kinds are numbered, right? Because they're not named. And to help you, ooh, gosh, I don't even know where to start because they're beautiful. Okay, I think this one, because I think this is gorgeous. This is one-of-a-kind number 2. 2, 2, 2. Is that beautiful?
So 2 has like this really pretty kind of alabaster, soft pink, sagey greens, a little lavender background, and then this really fun pooling splash of a ultraviolet that blends out with hot pink on the edges. So there's a really good shot that kind of shows all the shades in it, so you guys could easily be like, okay, screenshot, one-of-a-kind, number 2, then you know what to go grab.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get a second device ready, because,
they're
again,
gonna go.
We cannot order more. They did not write down recipes. These are one and done.
3 and done.
Well, one batch.
True.
One batch and done.
They die in 3s.
So one of a kind number 8 is this beautiful, like, tropical blue-green with this electric, like, chartreuse green splash.
We'll show probably like 3 or 4 options, and then we're going to show some patterns. So Susan will be dropping patterns as we go. Hi, Kathy. Helen, pooling is so much fun. I like to say planned pooling just because PP sounds good, but it's assigned pooling. And what that means is when you get to this one section, you're going to do something special. All right, here is another beauty. One of a kind number 3.
It's got like this soft, like, redwood color. It's a little bit of like a red taupe, and then this really pretty splash of the olive green, almost that scorched lime color.
The link that Susan lists takes you to the Dream in Color Trunk Show Smooshy with Cashmere. And here's where you can see all the one of a kinds if you want to check before, if we're taking too long. I'm just going to say that.
All right. If you want to just go look at the pictures and nab them before somebody else even sees one, go now.
I feel like this is a little mermaidy shoes.
Yeah, I feel like this was the pop-up club, but it didn't dye dark enough.
Exactly, but I actually really like it. This is one of a kind number 4. I love this section. Probably because, oh, there it is right there. But I love that. Oh,
the
so beautiful.
Background colors are all softer and more watercolor-like than in the pop-up club. This is one of a kind 4. And then you still got that, like, pickleball lime green splash. So sometimes one of a kinds are just because it didn't dye the way they wanted it to. So it didn't meet the color name guidelines, and now it's its own thing.
Now this is a new one, which I haven't seen before. This is Blueberries for Val, and all they did, which I love how easy this is, when you get to the assigned pooling section, you just change the stitches. So if you're on a knit row, you purl them. If you're on a purl row, you knit them. And look at this, oops, oh, I hate when it does that. This gorgeous yarn over edge, it's really pretty. Knitting Fairy Godmother, hello. All right, one of a kind number 6 for the purple people.
It's got this really pretty, like, caramel toffee background with that dark violet purple. One of a kind number 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one.
I love that one.
Oh my gosh. This is something I would wear. I love that burnt orange. I'm like, do we have multiples of this? Because this is something I could take.
Are you over there going, I'm not going to show them this one now because I need it?
But it's definitely one that I would wear. What I found is I can wear like this burnt orange. I just think it's super pretty. This is one of a kind number 7.
Yeah, so it's that orange that has a little bit of that red leaning, but then it has highlights of that softer sunset orange. And then your assigned pooling color is this really pretty dark gray brown, almost torchwood color.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of a kind number 7.
Here is another. I liked this one.
I really like this one.
This is Assigned Pooling by Chris Plato. This is fun. Okay, it would really look pretty in this one or this one. Because you have like this flower background and then just that pop. So you can see sometimes right here, you guys, they've knit through the color. Like here, you're going to see it in here, and it just means it's stacked too much. So you just knit through it. Okay, I just think I lean when I see this one. This is one of a kind number 9. There's another one. I mean, They did a great job on the purples.
So this one is really pretty, like tropical blues with this gorgeous splash of a slightly red violet, kind of plum. So there's a really good snippet of number 9.
Patty Palmer, I think the same thing. I never thought I would be an orange person, but what I found is if it's the right shade of orange, I'm just in love with it.
It is windy out there.
It's crazy. All right, here we are, one of a kind number 10. Ooh, this color right here. This could be Eileen too, because she likes pinks too, but look at that. Blurples.
It's like blue jeans with a little splash of lilac in there, and then that gorgeous, definitely red violet, like bordering on magenta to fuchsia pooling color.
We have, here's a one skein wonder. This is Pop by Dawn Barker.
Oh, they're little baubles.
Little baubles. And then we have, oh, same one. Apparently I did it twice. I love this one. This is a Ramble. Now, it looks like, oh, this one, interesting. It looks like there's 2 colors.
Yeah, there's 2 colors in that one. Because I've drooled over this one already.
But it would be beautiful with your favorite 2 colors. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one color has pooling and the other is a coordinating solid.
Nice. If you need help with that, we would love to help you. You can just send us, give us a call. We can FaceTime you. We can do a Zoom.
I would say nab your pooling color of choice now.
Yes.
And then we can help you find its buddy.
Okay, this one's gorgeous. This is one of a kind, number 16. I love, there's like almost lavender hues or periwinkle in there.
You can really see it, like right here, you can see that slight soft purple tint in that pretty kind of sky blue palette. And then this splash of a gorgeous spring green for your pooling color.
You think that we're done? We're not.
Oh, not even close.
Okay, again, love this one. This is color number 14.
This one is like the really deep burnt and rust oranges. You've got almost like a dark red clay color there, but then your pooling splash is this deep Jocelyn magenta pink. You know, basically Danielle pink.
Mm-hmm. We have this gorgeous pattern. This is Tangerine Twilight.
Jeez Louise.
No, seriously. How are the camellia flowers hanging on? Because they're like the most fragile flowers ever.
I don't understand it. I'm surprised the whole plant isn't gone.
This is Tangerine Twilight. Here's a close-up of it. It's a class that I'm going to be doing coming up. I love the Pico Edge, this yarn overs I'm in love with. I just think it's such a fun pattern. I'm really into the boomerang type of scarf slash cowl. That's how I look at it. Here's Anna's pattern. This is Cobalt Comet. And this was a yarn over knit 2 together pattern. Really pretty. All right, we've got more. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, I was like, where's the color? But I think it's
the light. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a tonal, this one is beautiful. This is one of a kind, number 11. This would be really pretty. Much more subtle.
It's like the soft denim blue jeans color for the splash, and then the majority of the skein is this dark, like French navy blue. This is the most neutral of the one-of-a-kind.
Patty, you are really killing me. Patty, I'm thinking the same thing.
You're welcome, Patty.
There's so many colors I would want right now. It's ridiculous. And I know, because this one speaks to me. This one speaks to me. And I'm not a spring girl.
A light colors girl.
It's pickleball. All right, we've got another one. This is a one-of-a-kind number 13. I love, it's like melon balm.
It's got that beautiful melon balm splash against the kind of raspberry and rust colors in that gorgeous tonal background.
Now this is a 2 skein project. This is called Glide. It's definitely a bigger one. I do like how you kind of get the swirls. You know what I mean?
It's like the flowers are almost making it look like there's short rows in there. It's causing the fabric to ripple.
You can see right, it won't get any bigger, but right there, you could really see it. All right, one of a kind. Ooh, this is gorgeous. One of a kind number 15. Look at that beauty.
This one has really pretty sky blues and lavenders, and then this super fun splash of melon and rose pink.
We need to do a TikTok on this. Even if you did like videos and like bling, 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 you already have the pictures. But you know what I mean? Would that be pretty? Do we have pictures? Yeah, we have pictures.
We have I don't know if I have them on my phone anymore because I had to do it to not get mixed up. I had to do 6, upload them, delete them. So I'll have to re-download them off the website.
All right, one of a kind number 12. They've done such, I think they did a great job kind of playing to see what was, what they might do. And even though they didn't make the cut of the permanent line, they're absolutely beautiful.
This one's like a dusty rose / mauve with this gorgeous muted melon color for the splash. A little bit coral.
And I'm trying.
I know they're not all gonna fit. You're gonna have to take one away.
No, I can hold the end of this one. The last one of a kind. This is number 7. I love that. It's like a super dark color.
It's like orange and sunshine yellow gold and like a deep, deep rust, and then this splash of an almost black dark brown.
I'm trying to get
like this is like espresso.
We will do a very slow video.
Hold your holding a barrier here.
Right? 12, 7. Okay. Here we go. Anna will do a very slow one. All the numbers you can see. We have at the bottom 7, 12, 15, Charlotte Wright, 13, this gorgeous tonal 11, number 14, which has that, it's almost like a really dark Liberation or Jocelyn. Number 16, I just think springtime. Number 10, number 9, Bluefish. Number 7, I'm in love with. I think this is just flames gorgeous. Number 6, this is a hard color to describe because there's lots of purple in there.
And then there it is.
Number 4, which is just the most gorgeous background with pickleball. We have number 3, number 8, and number 2.
I can't move now, but I got it.
All right, good.
So that is the whole lineup of just the one-of-a-kinds from the trunk show. I am totally going to scooch 3 of these aside because I literally can't move if I don't. So the poor delivery people and the heating and air people on the roof. They're on the roof in this wind. I'm like, do you guys have carabiners that you can anchor yourself to the roof like a mountain climber?
I know. We were like, they came in
because I'm a little worried about them up there.
Our control panel, and I'm like, let's hope it's the right one.
I know.
And, I mean,
maybe they just did both because they're like, let's just make sure we get the right one.
I do like that there's a chance we're getting a new heating and air conditioning unit. I think it's strange, but all right. So then we have those. We're all one-of-a-kinds. We do have a limited amount of the other colors that are in their main line. The first one is Tucson's Tuscan Sand. I mean, these rusts are gorgeous.
Really pretty rusts and coppery golds. There's a little bit of olive green. And then your pooling color is actually more of a highlight. You've got this soft, creamy sand color. These must be so much work to do.
Oh, no, she said they are.
Because you have to, like, keep this section from getting dyed that.
942 Misty Pine.
Which is this gorgeous blend of forest and spruce greens to a little bit of, like, softer sage and mint with this splash of the pewter and silver. So that is Misty Pines.
I love this one. This is 943 Pink Pop.
That is like liberation with these like red highlights and then that splash of a soft blush pink. So if you're not afraid of pink, this is your color.
And pinkies in it, which we normally don't carry that one. This is gorgeous. Tiger Falls. That's what Karen's is out of in Riley.
It's like turquoise and sage greens and sky blue with this gorgeous goldenrod yellow splash for your pooling color. Tiger Falls.
Patty got number 4. I love that one.
Oh, yeah, she got one of those beauties.
All right, we have, I think this is great for people who need a little bit more spring. I mean, look at that green in there.
Yeah, it's like this really pretty yellow green and sand color for the background with some sage and then this splash of like neon coral. I didn't know coral could be neon, but here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a flash flood warning from the weather app on my phone.
I'm not surprised. Tip Top Tangerine 950. I'm thinking I could wear this too. The pink, you guys know, pink and orange together is just magic.
It's a smash hit.
There are sweater patterns out there. If you're interested in sweater quantity in the, these ones, we have them. Actually,
yeah,
I'm just going to tell you right now.
The named ones,
yes,
are a little easier, of course, to get sweater quantity because they can be replicated.
One of a kind 12, we have sweater quantity. One of a kind 15, we have sweater quantity.
So 12 and 15.
Misty Pines, we have sweater quantity.
Misty Pines is this one.
One of a kind 16, we have sweater quantity.
16.
flash bulb.
Flash bulb is this one.
And one of a kind 6.
One of a kind 6.
Oh, this gorgeous one of a kind 11.
And
that
11.
Would be gorgeous.
That would be a beautiful sweater.
Yeah, because it's not too crazy.
So those were all the colors that we have easy sweater quantity of.
Terracotta Sky 947.
This is, and my sweater is in the back, but this is Island with this gorgeous terracotta splash for your pooling color. So you've got all those pretty soft, ripply shades of blue and sand, and then that splash of terracotta.
Remember, if you're ordering today and you want your yarn wound, just put in the notes, please wind me.
I really like this one too.
9, I know. This is an interesting, it's like a greeny gold.
Yeah.
941.
It's got that French navy blue with highlights of denim, but then that color splash is this beautiful, like, it's got the slightest hint of green to it to where I would call it like a patinaed gold. Because it's not quite yellow. It's got just enough green to make it not yellow. We're going to blow away.
I love our name tags. Did you guys see our new name tags? Damn lamb. I love the gold.
Now they're screwing stuff in. I know, they're going to blow off the roof. At least our roof is flat.
Now remember, everyone, if you want to see this video again, we save it on Facebook, but we also have it on our YouTube channel. Susan is amazing. Honestly, collectively, we make a pretty great team. I'm just going to say that. We've all got our niche. And I love that. So Susan is our Instagram.
YouTube.
Because it's on my head. Like, I need to post, I need to do a reel. Along with, in our private Facebook group, Natique Collectif, is all the links to the patterns that we've showcased here. And I think that makes it nice. Obviously, we could just show amazing yarn, but more importantly is, what am I going to do with it? I need to have some ideas to give myself permission to buy more yarn, but that's just me. Or not. Depends. Sometimes I'm just in the collecting phase, and I'm okay with that too. I go through phases. Sometimes I'm collecting. You guys know I'm a fan of starting sweaters and getting 90% done. Iris was like, I can't wait to see your sweater. I'm like, it's in the same place it was 3 weeks ago, because I don't know. We had a lot on our plate in the last 3 weeks, and I was so exhausted, I didn't knit. And normally that's my downtime. This time it was sleeping. Oh my gosh. I slept 13 hours on Saturday. 13 hours, almost straight. And I was like, woo, I finally caught up. No.
Oh, you're paying for it now.
I'm paying for it, hardly sleeping at all. But because my body's like, man, you got enough sleep. But, oh my gosh. These keep speaking to me. I want this whole collection. But look at how gorgeous this one goes with so many of the colors. You guys know these are our aid through trade bracelets. They're roll on. And here's what I think. If you think you have a big wrist, not to worry. They roll on, and there is some stretchability in it that you just roll over your hand. I like to layer them with my other bracelets. So I have a bracelet today. So I could do that and then maybe throw in one of the gold ones. I think they're so pretty. And what a nice spring gift. See, so then you just wear it together. We've done really well on these bracelets. But, you know, you get one here, one there, and then you end up layering them. They are gorgeous. All right, we're going to talk about what we're wearing because I have class in 8 minutes. We're open today. We would love to have you come and spend part of your day with us. We do have a class from 12 to 2, but as always, we have these beautiful velvet pink chairs for you to sit on. And when class is over, you're welcome to sit at the big table. Come spend your stormy day with us. So I am wearing Field of Flowers. This is one of, this is Dream of Colors pattern. I like how not only does it do this, it kind of, you can modify that if you wanted. Like in this section, maybe you could have knit through some of it a little more or skip one. It just depends. You get to choose what you want. But look, in the full width of it,
it zigzags.
It zigzags and then it changes. And if you guys did not know, the Riley Jenny Noto did a whole bunch of patterns. I'm doing one right now for a hat for Everly. I'll show you guys. It was a yarn that I bought at Stitches because she's in love with purple. And she says, Mommy made me like pink. Purple. So
like Susan Purple.
Susan Purple. Eileen, all the purple people, yeah, she's purple. Which is fine.
She'll change her favorite color like 15 times anyway.
On Thursday, because I have I buy clothes when I travel, and I just keep them in a closet. So she came over and she didn't like any of her clothes, or she wanted to wear the same clothes because she'd wear the same outfit every day. She's in that phase too. So I pulled out something and I'm like, it's purple, and she goes, and pink. But she wore it and she's worn it a couple of days. So I think we struck gold on that one.
We're tolerating pink now.
Yes. I mean, it was like a lavender gray, but I told her it was purple. And she was fine. Your top would be beautiful out of this yarn too, and you don't even have to do any type of pooling if you didn't want to.
You don't have to do something fancy with the pooling color. You can just let it splash how it splashes.
Yeah.
This is Riberia Grande. It would be really fun because you knit the top part sideways, and then
isn't this gorgeous?
Pick up and knit the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So pretty.
That you're getting the different direction and stripes. And this was a 7 series color, so you can really see, like, in the back, I got more of the dark green.
This was a 2 skein project.
Yes. And I ended up landing with more of the dark greens when I did the back on this one. But
you could turn it around because it's totally reversible.
So I like this side of it more, so this is the side I consider the front. But the back and the front are exactly the same, so you can switch it up.
For those of you that are machine knitters, this could be done on the machine.
Entirely if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ribbon.
Yep. Maybe that could be one that I do out of Tip Top Tangerine. I would love that.
That would be great.
But that is what Anna is wearing. And let's see what Shizhen is wearing.
Sorry, that name's never going away.
No,
it makes
forever.
me laugh every time. This is Delphia. Delphia, I linked it already. 2 colors. Little stripies, a little bit of lace, a lot of picots.
I love it when they do the contrast color for the picot bind off. I think it makes the picots stand out more and makes them more worth it.
Definitely. Little crescent.
1 skein each, 2 colors.
Yep.
All right, my lovelies, we are off. Like I said, I have class in 4 minutes. We are teaching something beautiful. My latest design for Art Yarns. I can't even think of what it's called.
Caples Creek.
Caples Creek. This is what I even said this to Anna today. Thank God you remember the name of the patterns. I don't remember anymore. There's too many. They become a blur. This is my focus is always on people's names. Anna has enough brain cells to do names and patterns. But I'm like, people will be okay. And I'm going to say we've had lots of compliments on our new fancy terminal that works with Apple, Google Pay. You can tap it, you can insert it, you get to do it all yourself, and we're in love with that. So we will see everyone soon. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch us, and we will be back live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.